Hi. So we are going to continue with the Macy's build in Minecraft as soon as it loads. Okay. I was going to say, if it's going to load. So I want to give a shout out to Sidran1, Lego Panda 799, Truckin' J underscore wifey, Jet Ellen 9692. I'm not reading that right. 6129. Katie PIKAA. Fire Ruckus 1991. Random Person 7828. Barami? Not entirely sure how you say that. Gaming. They rated, that last one rated me earlier today, and I didn't notice because I didn't have, I didn't have, Twitch open, and I so apologize. Oh, I just realized I started this and I don't have the picture up. Okay, so if you're wondering what the picture, what I'm talking about with the picture is that, that didn't help. Okay. Anyway, if you're wondering what I'm talking about with the picture is that oh, it's already on my thing. I forgot. Okay, so I look up the picture on Google Maps and zoom in and look at the picture of what I see on the Google map. Okay, I don't know if it's on the no, I'm gonna guess it's on the I'm gonna guess that it's, oh no, okay, it's on the Brooklyn side. Looks like it says Brooklyn Navy Yard near that, and Manhattan Bridge. Anyway, there's something that says Dumbo. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know. I think that's pretty cool. It refuses to show me exactly where Macy's is. I gotta find 34th Street. Oh, that's because I didn't pick that specific one. Okay. I didn't realize there was two, because it keeps showing me the one on 34th Street. So that's the one I care about. So then you're going to take your little guy and go right there, and then it shows you how to build the building. That's how I build some of my stuff. Well, most of the stuff that I don't exactly know how to build it. That's exactly how I build it. No, that's not the right door. I think the right door is behind this bus. No. Oh, right there. See, and then that's not necessarily, I don't know. That's not where I was building. Maybe I had a grandeur door. Oh yeah, I have a grandeur door over here. Okay, I had a clearer view just a moment ago. There we go. Okay. Not just a moment ago, but yesterday. Okay, so we have M, A, C, Y, and S. Okay. Wonder why they broke it up that way and didn't put like the C in that dark window there. Okay, so this would be where it says R. H. Macy Company, and Company. This is representative of that clock. I don't exactly know how to put in the two peoples here. And then there's this. We had to go and adjust a few things because that's the way the windows look over there. I wish you guys could see the picture of the... I wish everybody could see the picture of what I'm looking at compared to what what's showing here. Okay, so this is the closest thing I can come to what we need for up here. See, technically, that, the fence part would go here, but I'm gonna have to do it this way. So it still is the same idea. Oh, it doesn't go all the way across. Yeah, it does. Okay, never mind. Because they can put the window a little further back and have the fence here too. We can't. So, close enough. And then... Okay, that'll do. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like this that has stripes. Or, we do, but it's wood. It doesn't look like brick. Let's see. Okay, so... Okay, so... Yeah, that's that. And then this would be up here. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm trying my hardest to build this, with enough accuracy that you can see what it looks like. It's a little hard, just a little. Because you can't really put the, like there would be an upright here, but it would look really weird. See, like that? And it would look really weird to put that together. So... I don't know, maybe I'll do it anyway. Not that one, though. Definitely use... because that's what I'm seeing, but it's not so huge. And then this would... Well, no, I guess that would be one. Okay. See, and then there's... This would be two. once we get a pattern going, we can figure this out, you know? Because that's what it looks like, a pattern. And then when. But that is not that one. That's this one. See, something like that. But the windows are a little back, you know, like this. So, looks pretty good. And then, not that one, this one. So when I put this on YouTube, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to, you know, put that it's the Macy's build. I'm not doing that here because, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but it just doesn't look the same in Minecraft. You know, I don't want them thinking that I'm advertising Macy's, because that's not the thing. They didn't seem to mind that I built the Empire State Building. But, you know, Macy's might be a different subject. You know, like, I'm trying to get to where I'm a paid YouTuber. That's my ultimate goal here. And okay. Anyway, and I found out that I need some more subscribers. I don't like asking people to subscribe. I don't usually do that. I'm not like, you know, hey, subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm just like, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, that's okay too. You know, I'm perfectly okay if you just want to watch my videos and not subscribe. But if I want to get, you know, paid and be able to help pay the bills and all that, I do need some subscriptions. Just throwing that out there. Like I said, I don't really like to beg for subscribers. I don't really like, you know, saying, hey, please buy my books. But if I don't tell anybody that my books are available on Amazon, they might not ever find them, and then I'm never going to get, you know, well, actually, I guess my ultimate goal is to get paid for the books that I write. You know, people buying my books and making me very happy with that. Because I've been writing since, I may have been writing since before that, but I know I was at least writing when I was 12. So, wait. No, I just messed that up. Okay. And I was like, okay, so at one point I wanted to be a librarian. I'm like, you know, I don't know if I can write books that people care about, so I'll be a librarian. But then I found out that's a lot of school. So I wasn't really interested in that. And I decided one day that I want to write books. Well, that's about when I decided I wanted to write, that I wanted to write books. My stepmom said something like, you're pretty good at this. And she didn't realize that that was going to make me be like, ooh, something I can actually do. I am happy to do this. So let's make a career out of it. They want me to be a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever. That's going to make a ton of money. And I'm not interested in that. I mean, I'm good at arguing, but I don't think I would be good at knowing all the stuff that I need to know to argue a case so I can keep somebody innocent from going to jail and, somebody that is guilty getting into jail, I don't think I could do that. And I don't think I would like that. I think that would be a lot of stress and it would be worse than, some of the other jobs I've had. So I don't think I want to do that. I am so confused. Okay, just with the build for now. No, this is not down here. I was looking at it yesterday and going, okay, it's down there. Well, no, it's not. Actually, it was the day before yesterday. I kind of stepped away from this for a couple of days. Like yesterday, I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't recording, that's all I know. But, okay, so you're going to be seeing this in February. But today is my cat Coral's 12th birthday. And I'm really, really happy about that. So for a while there, we had 2 senior cats. One was 11, one was 12. And before we knew that one was 11 and one was 12, we just knew that they were around the same age. So anyway, we had Roxy. Roxy didn't really like any of the other cats in the house, but she liked the people. Not a winning endorsement for Roxy, but like I said, she was a okay cat. But my husband didn't have to go and tell her to stop arguing with everybody every day. So anyway, it was either Roxy or Henny had renal failure. I don't know what that means. But I know that it means your internal body is not working right, I guess. And that after a while it starts breaking down and it's not a good thing. Now, we didn't like doing it, but we ended up taking her to the vet and had her put down. She actually had to be gassed twice. Yeah. I mean, she was literally going around the house, going, hello, hello. Reminded me of that scene in Titanic where Rose is trying to get anybody to help because somebody had to have the keys, but she couldn't find anybody. So anyway, and then we had Henny. We had Henny at the same time, but anyway, so we had Henny, and And we had Henny for a while. Thought we got Henny. I thought we got Henny when we lived over there, but I don't think we had Henny when we lived over there. Oh, okay. So I think we had both of them on David Street. It's not the best neighborhood. I mean, well, it was an okay neighborhood. It just wasn't the best apartment in the world. And the landlord seemed to have a touch of dementia or something, because like we would pay the rent on time every single time, and he would go and try to say that we had not paid it. I mean, a couple of times it was true, because we thought we had paid it, and it was like, oh, no, we didn't. So, we went and paid it real quick, and, it was all good. Well, one day he just kicked us out. Anyway, so then we had, we still had Henny, and, she was an older kitty. She was the 12-year-old. So, with this in mind, the wait no was for the build. Anyway, with this in mind, Coral is scared to death because she is 12. She saw what happened to Henny, she saw what happened to Roxy, and, she was scared to death of being 11. Now she's scared to death of being 12. And I'm trying to give her all the comfort in the world. I'm trying to make her feel better about it, because, she's the oldest of the 3, and she's worried that she's going to be next. I know, you're like, it's just a cat. Well, these are my babies, for one, and cats have more feelings than people give them credit for. So, so that looks pretty good up here. Looks pretty good. It doesn't look perfect. And, I'm starting to, not like it, but that's the way I see it in the picture, so. Although these are skinnier in the picture. Anyway, so one day, Henny just kind of gave me that look of, it's time, Mom. It's okay. Let go. And, I'm not a good judge, I would say, of when it's okay to let your cat go live with the kitty doctor, aka God. I'm just not very good at that. But, me and Henny had that connection thing going on. And we made the decision together. And so she went to go live with the kitty doctor too. And now, so Coral's, scared because she's the 3rd kitty and the oldest, and but she's taking it very well. She's kind of annoyed that I keep telling her happy birthday and giving her extra kisses. I'm just that kind of cat mom. So, I found out, my video uploads is, an awesome number. I wasn't worried about that at all, but I need some more subscribers, and I need some more watch hours. So, oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Okay. Anyway, I need some more watch hours. So this building's getting adjusted anyway because it's to fit into my Minecraft build. I could have built it exactly the way it looks in the picture, but I chose not to. So I decided to go and take... Well, that's not what I meant. See, the problem is that this wall right here would end up being a window if I extended that the way it's supposed to be. Or I can make this wall that wall. I don't know. That could work. Anyway, usually if I'm building something like this, I try not to go and adjust it to suit myself. And I do that because I do that, you know, because I like it to look like what it's supposed to look like. And in this case, like I said, I ran out of room over here. Oi. I'll probably run out of room on that side too, so it'll look normal. Anyway, the reason why I was building Macy's in the first place is because I didn't realize that until the other day. I looked it up on Google Maps, and it just so happens that on the same street, but a New York block away, you know, it doesn't look like, you know, it's a regular person's view of a block away. It looks like it's longer than that. So I'll say a block away is the Empire State Building. So I was like, okay, so I am adjusting that. So instead of having them be a block away, I made them right next to each other. The only problem is that I had already started building those apartments over there, and I'm like, I am not taking them out just to do this, so I squeezed Macy's in where I could fit it. It's just a representation of New York anyway, and I've been making it up all, you know, all along. I mean, over there, we'll be able to see in a minute. I'm watching. It's okay. Anyway, okay, so that mall over there, I don't know if New York even has malls, because it seems like they got all the good shopping stores anyway. But, so that mall over there is a representation of the Solano Mall in Fairfield, California. This setup over here is also Fairfield, California. There's the corner of the street. It's probably not going to be a corner at that spot, but, you know, I'm probably just going to have it keep going. But anyway, we got a McDonald's, got Taco Bell, church, police station, AM/PM and Chevron. or Chevron and AM/PM. I'm not sure which. Anyway, one of them goes with the Denny's, which is actually supposed to be... Yeah, okay, so the gas station's there, and the Denny's will be right here, because the Denny's is in front, and the gas station's kind of behind. So, I mean, I think you can still see it from the road, but you'd have to see the road to see it. Okay, that's a TSMC-Minecraft build. Everybody usually calls him TSMC when they're talking about him, so that's what I'll continue to call him. I made this up. You know, it's a parking garage. New York has parking garages I've seen on movies. I love books, so I decided to make the random 5-story bookstore. That way, it looks like a big old high-rise full of books, and doesn't even come close to getting the size of the World Trade Center over here. I'm hoping I'm not upsetting anybody by building these, but they were in New York, and I would like them to still be here. And then we have a police station over here. And it's filled with the little snowman dudes. So, these are your local police in New York. I don't know what video I was watching, but it said that they were guarding something. And I'm like, okay, let's put them in there as policemen. Because before that, I was just going to put them in there because it was funny. Anyway, and then we got, you know, stores. Stores and restaurants. But there are no semblance of order. It's just, you know, what did I want to build at that spot at that moment, you know? But over here we have something a little unique to my builds. I usually do not build underground, but there is an episode, I think it's the first episode. If not the first one, definitely within the first 5. Anyway, so a little diabetic girl, well, she was like, you know, maybe, you know, 8 to 12 years old. I don't think she was as far as 12. So like 8 to 10 years old, something like that. Anyway, and one of the guys, oh, this was on Blue Bloods, sorry. One of the guys that they interviewed had an apartment that was like, you know, you went through a back alley to get to it. Well, in our build, it's not a back alley, it's downstairs. So it's like, this is the building foundation of the rest of the building. This room has a TV, the TV stand. You know, it could be any TV stand you want. Typically, I put a furnace here, so it looks like there's, you know, it's a fireplace TV stand. And then, you know, since it's downstairs, I don't have to worry about the wall. There's room for bookshelves. And then, oh, I guess instead of a library, instead of a closet, I made it a library? I don't know. I think that's what happened. I don't see a bathroom over here. I'm not finished yet by a long shot, so not a big deal. And then the kitchen back here. Of course, we have a refrigerator and no sink right now. No dishwasher. Dang. It'd be really hard to do the dishes anyway. That is a hallway kitchen. This is a bedroom. It's lit up. And this is a bedroom. So anyway, that's where I thought of, why I thought of that. And then, you gotta check your mail, so I feel bad for anybody up here unless they're a basketball player. Okay, we're gonna go back to the build. So anyway, going back to cats, that's why Coral is like super nervous because the other two were the oldest of the cats at that time. And not that one. Were the oldest of the cats at that time, and then now she's the oldest. But, as far as we can tell, she's totally healthy. She doesn't eat fur like the boys. And, she can still jump up. Okay, so we got a little side table that didn't fit in the living room. We have that in the kitty bedroom. Yes, I said my cats have their own bedroom. Anyway, the kitty bedroom. And, she can still jump up on there. Every once in a while she pretends that she's old kitty and she can't get up on, she can't jump up on things. But we're trying to, have her be that spry old cat, Not call her old, but, the one that could still jump up on the washer if they needed to. Our washer is actually a really tall space, and so we don't let our cats jump up there. Besides that, their daddy usually, my husband, usually goes and puts stuff up there that is not okay to let fall on the ground. The floor. So after I'm done building as much of the city as I want to build, I'm going to build, I'm going to build Central Park as much as I can. I don't know what Central Park looks like except for, from movies like Home Alone and It Takes Two. So I really don't know what to, in case you don't know what Home Alone is, it's a Christmas movie. Yes, I did actually meet somebody who did not know what Home Alone was. It's a Christmas movie with Macaulay Culkin. I highly recommend you watch it if you have not seen it. And It Takes Two is a movie that happens to have the Olsen twins in it. I know, they're not popular with some people, but a lot of people do like them. I don't have any problem with them. I liked them as Michelle. And I liked them in It Takes Two. So, anyway, it's also got Kirstie Alley. Oh, and Steve Guttenberg. And I want to say it's got the lady who played Meredith in the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap, but I'm not sure. That may be a totally different actress. Anyway, it was a recognizable actress. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, it was a recognizable actress. And so anyway, I only know New York from and I think there might have been parts of, tiny parts of Pretty Woman that had New York in it, but I don't know very much about New York. Oh yeah, and Fast and Furious. 8 or 9. So, yeah. I've never been there. Oh, and of course what you can see on the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Which I kind of wish that they would go and do, in case you missed something, or in case you wanted to see the whole parade, start to finish, watching the whole entire thing, I wish they would do a recap of, okay, this is what it looked like when this, very first thing went down the entire parade, and then this is what it looked like when this thing went down the entire parade. And it's the time of technology. They could put GoPros or something on them. I would totally watch it, especially since I don't know the whole parade route. I don't live in New York. I don't live anywhere near New York. I think it would be neat to be able to see it from a being in the parade point of view. Of course, then you might get the stuff that they don't want to show, like the rude pigeon or something. But I like that kind of stuff, I don't know if pigeons are rude, but, I don't know if I've ever actually seen a pigeon in person. I've definitely seen seagulls, but I don't know if I've seen pigeons. Okay, so this doesn't quite make sense, but it'll make enough sense. There. And then now we have what looks like the windows. The only problem is that we're supposed to be able to put an M and an A in one set of windows, or above one set of windows. And everybody is... Okay, so everybody is texting me all of a sudden. I hope that's not my husband saying, hey, I'm going to be late. I mean, he's not supposed to come home for a while, but I hope it's not him saying, hey, I gotta stay later. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it still looks pretty good. Oh, here. We'll just put this here. It's not gonna work with the other one though. With the M, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to have the whole space. So that's not what it looks like, but at least you can tell what it is. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I'm going to need all that space. I'm going to adjust as needs be. Okay. Really? Okay, so let's bring that in 1 and see what happens. Okay, it looks funny, but it'll do. So I need to go check my phone. I think it's charged. I put it on the charger really late and like I didn't realize it was dead when I woke up. Okay, good. Okay. Now we need a C. I really want to know what my husband thinks is so important. Because I promised 1, 2, 3, 4. I promised Coral that we'd have Kitty birthday cake when he got home. And if he's saying, hey, I'm going to be late, that would not be good. I'm like, why does this look so funny? And then I figured it out. Okay. Oh, we need the S. Duh. So we can make the S look pretty good without doing too much weirdness. There. It kind of goes with the M, so. There. Now it says Macy. Okay. I'm going to check these messages real quick. Panda's black and white with a slice of watermelon messy. Oh, okay. Okay, so I sent him a picture of a panda, and the panda's eating a slice of watermelon. So he's saying that the panda's black and white, and he's going to get a little red, he's going to get the watermelon on him. So he's going to be messy, but he's going to be a happy panda because, so he'll be a little bit pink. Okay, so he wasn't saying anything really bad, like I was fearing. Okay, so my sister recorded her cat. She looked like she went into the kitchen. I'm not hearing it though, so. Okay. Okay. Oh, apparently she was pretending she couldn't get up where the food was.
I'm right.
Okay, so my kitty niece is very silly. Kitty niece. Yeah. That was really weird because, like, my mom had visited, me and my sister's mom had visited before, and had visited their house before, and Bobby was like really, really happy when she saw me, and she had never seen me before except for on videos. So we thought it was kind of interesting. Oh, wait, so there is right here. Okay, well, let's finish this part first. Yeah, because... Okay. So, maybe... Okay, so this feels like a, oh my gosh, what am I doing build, but I don't think it really is. You know, it's like, what do I do next? What do I do next? But I don't think it really is. It just feels like that for now. Oh no, that would be up here. Well, then why are the... Okay, so this is the floor. This is the spot that needs to be black. Normally, I would go and look at the other side to see what it looks like too, but I might just build the other side exactly like this one. I probably won't actually. So I had built this for down the street, and I kind of cheated because the subway is actually back over here at the corner, like right here. It really starts over here, but it started at the beginning of Macy's, and Macy's is a whole block all by itself. So I had a small problem there. Anyway, I had a small problem there with it being the whole block, because of course I'm not building it in the whole block. You know, I'm just putting together, I mean, the only reason why I put these two in the build is because, you know, everybody thinks Empire State Building when they, you know, think New York, and, you know, a good portion of people think Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So you had to have Macy's. Which, for Thanksgiving one year, I don't know what year, but one year, I will probably come up with a random world and have my New York on it, and or this one, I don't know, and have a Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with balloons and everything. You know, because with the parade and making the balloons, you can totally make everything big, like, you know, like the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Okay, so technically, oh wait, that's not the, okay, so technically this is like not a 2. maybe a 3. And maybe a 3. Might be a 2. We'll go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll see if it works. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, here. Kind of feel like, you know, the way that I'm saying 1, 2, 3 kind of sounds like there's no place like home. There's no place like home. You know, when Dorothy's saying it. I don't know why. It just kind of sounds like it. And okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm pretty good, 1, 2, 3, at taking a Google Maps image and turning it into a building. See, there's only 1, 2 here. So if we, on the off chance, did 1, 2, would it be better or would it be worse? It's worse. Well, a 3 window versus a 2 window isn't so bad. So we'll keep that. I don't know. It's not that it's a black window per se. It's a regular window. It's just that it's framed in black. I think I'll be able to manage that a lot better the other direction. So I think a lot of people weren't watching my videos before because they kind of sucked. I realized that, you know, it was like Joker's Lair, you know, off center and stuff. Well, now I've got this new thing and I just got to get used to streaming before and not taking up too much time. Lately I've been making, you know, like 4 and 5 hour videos and nobody's gonna watch that. Seems like a handful of people like to watch my fireworks videos though, so. So maybe I will go and take my videos and break them up into 15-minute segments if they're like 5 hours. Sounds good. But the problem is that my narration of my videos is being done in my videos. Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to do them exactly the way that I've been doing them, you know, where I actually say, I hope you're having a great day. You know? There might be the human element in there. The good human element. You know. I mean, I'm just putting these videos out there and hoping that somebody watches them. Oh, I just found out a small problem here. The window goes like that. Well, it'll have to do. And, okay, so I wasn't seeing this. Except for, I don't think it's black. I think it's a different color. But up here, it looks black. I don't know. Anyway, it'll look nice. See, Minecraft never has colors, not never, but doesn't always have the colors that I need for real life. But that's okay. You know, things are getting adjusted and they look nice and hopefully it'll be good. Although I'm gonna try to find, not that color. I'm gonna try to find a stripy color that doesn't look as wood from looking at it, because that's okay, but it's supposed to be stripy. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Ow. I've got bad knees. So, a small bad habit of mine is talking about other games while I'm playing this game. Whatever this game happens to be. This one, of course, is Minecraft. But, just in case you also watch my Dreamlight Valley videos, I have a lot of videos coming out, and there is an update coming out soon. We're not entirely sure when. We're mostly all guessing that it's going to come out on September 6th. But like I said, guessing. We have no idea. We have not been actually told. We just know that there is a September update, and we've been told that Belle and Beast are coming, but we're not sure when. It could be this update, it could be the Christmas update, we don't know. And that I think somebody said Rapunzel and Flynn are coming, but again, we don't know when. And we've been told that there's a theme of well, I don't know if it's a theme, but anyway, Pirates of the Caribbean and Jack Skellington. They haven't done any non-animated movies yet, so we don't know what, what that entails. It could just be that, Pirates of the Caribbean. See, I had to adjust it because otherwise it looked really weird. 2 2s is better than 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 1. Anyway, so we don't know what that means yet. And I'm like really, really wanting to know. It's, it sounds fun. I don't like Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's because I feel like they messed with the goodness of Christmas, It's like, okay, I like those movies, but it's like National Lampoon's Christmas, where they messed with it. Instead of having a happy get together thing, they had a, oh my gosh, we have all the relatives here and blah, 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 I don't, I like the Christmas movies where it's not so horrible. You just think it is at the time. I don't know. So, so this is starting to look like a Macy's. Starting to. Okay, so we decided two, but we don't know how much is over here, actually. So before we go too far, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, and something about Captain Hook. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so if we did it that way, we'd just end up with 2 down here. Oh, so that would make a 1 right here. Because we still have to have this. Or, no, this probably goes out too. So, yeah, so there'd still be 2 over here. Okay. Yeah, and somebody keeps saying something about Captain Hook. So, I don't know what all is happening, but we'll find out soon. Unless they make us wait until October. But there's supposed to be a September update, so... So wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. No, wait. Okay, because that would be the... So I have 1, 2, 3. Or, no, I have 1, 2. So if we put 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we put it here, we end up 2 down there. Or we could end up with 2 over here. Well, if we do the 2 and the 2, then it would look samey, like it's supposed to. I don't want to do that, but it would look samey, so. Okay, so I've got this new to me guy. He's not actually new to YouTube or anything, but 1, 2, 3. He's 1, 2. So he goes between Twitch, Twitch, Twitch and YouTube, and does like Dreamlight Valley, and he said something about GTA too. So I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Cero. Anyways, SERROH. So I just became subscribed to his channel yesterday. So far he's good people. And I was watching him critique some of the 1, 2, 3. Okay, well that's gonna end up having to be a double wall back here. Anyway, so I was watching him critique some of the pictures, the dream snaps for Dreamlight Valley, and it was pretty interesting because I was watching to start out with because, well, for two reasons. One, it's lonely at home with only kitty cats to talk to sometimes. So, you know, it's nice to hear human voices, whether they're a movie or a YouTube video or what. But then also because, you know, they were talking about the dream snaps and, you know, what they looked for when they're critiquing the picture. And I was like, oh, okay. So for the first few dream snaps I've done, I just, you know, went with the bare minimum on the left, you know, like say playful and modern. Because I think that's what it is this week. Playful and modern. Well, I just went for getting more than the 3 modern and the 5 playful. You know. So I did do that, and I have been getting 1,200 moonstones pretty regularly. So I loved that. Well, the last one I did, apparently nobody liked it, and it was probably because it didn't really have to do with the theme of water and fire. You know, it literally had nothing to do with it. Because it said something about strong. So I'm like, the only thing strong around here is Maui. And I don't know what the other option was, but I had that, but I was having trouble with strong. So I finally went into my house where I have all the stuff. I've got a Moana room, and there's the Maui statue. So I'm like, okay, that's strong. It was like strong yet casual or something like that. It was two weird, you know, two things that didn't necessarily go with each other. But apparently it was supposed to be an outfit challenge, but I didn't understand that at the time. So when I was watching Sarah's video, that helped a lot because it was, you know, informative and fun. So anyway, so this time I tried really, really, really hard to do all 4 elements, because it's like, this is what's required. You know, the modern and playful, that's required. And then there's another thing, Disney and something. I can't remember right now. But Disney and something. So I went and made my picture be a certain way, and it has the Disneyland rides for the playful, and I'm hoping it's going to be good. By the time you get to see this video, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be done and over with, but I'll try to let you know what happened. Okay, and then there's more of... Wait. Okay, these are all the windows. Wait. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, that's the second floor that we just finished with the windows. Okay, then we have more windows. I am so confused. Then we have more windows. Okay, we have more windows right here. Wait. Okay. I am so confused. Okay. I can do this. Done it before. I mean, if I can halfway finish the one that I couldn't even see all the way, I'm sure I can do this. No, wait. No, I need that too. Okay. Okay, yeah. This needs to stay and all the way across. Well, so if I count as one of my viewers, then if I count as one of my viewers, then I am... Oh, okay. It's fine. If I count as one of my viewers, then I'm the only one watching my stream right now. But I stream at random times. I don't bother to, tell people, hey, I'm going to be streaming at a certain time. So that's my fault. Anyways, this isn't exactly how it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be white right here. So never mind. Yeah, there... Oops. And that is up here. I still have that song stuck in my head. Okay, so after this, I am going to stop recording for at least a little bit and just put the rest of... The problem is that I want to show you guys, look, it's getting done and how I did it. But then also... What am I doing? Oh. I can put this back now. Anyway, but I also want to oh, I might need that. No, doesn't look like I do. Never mind. Oh. So there's a window thing on the other side that's gonna need that. I'm still trying to figure out how to build the windows. Okay, so... Okay, so... What am I doing? Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so... Oh, well, there's actually supposed to be a space between that and this, but we'll leave it the way it is. Okay, so... Oh, wait. So confused. Don't worry, I get confused a lot. Anyway, as long as it looks at least kinda like the build. I mean, as long as it looks enough like the build that... Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. As long as it looks enough like the build, I will be happy. You know, and it's Macy's, and Macy's will be happy, even though it's not a paid advertisement or anything. They should be happy with the... Just realized I have that. Okay. Anyway, even though it's not a paid advertisement or anything, they should be happy. But like I said, I kind of wanna make it to where there's wait. Okay, did they have to build it exactly the way that they did? It looks really nice. It really does. But... Okay, so let's go and take this out. So we were trying to build it from the corner, and then I realized that... I should say, I was building it from the corner, and then I realized that I was going to run out of room. So, since I realized I was going to run out of room, I decided that I would build it from the middle where I put the door. I don't think it's exactly in the middle in real life, but it kind of looks like the middle, so... Anyway, so that's where I put the door. Oh, and just for fun, this is the word Macy's backwards. This is word Macy's forwards. Okay, but this is not 34th Street, this right here. Apparently, this is 34th Street. And I only know that because on 34th Street, here's Macy's, and then down the street this way is the Empire State Building. But like I said, it's down like a New York block. I'm saying a New York block because it's a longer block than normal. Unfortunately, there's one small problem. I was expecting Fifth Avenue to look like this, you know, a big old long street. Well, turns out, from what I've seen of it so far, Fifth Avenue is a bunch of little streets like this. So this would be Fifth Avenue. I can't help it. I have no idea. So anyway, when I make up Brittany's restaurant, and I'm going to, it's Britannia's restaurant named Brittany's, if that, makes any sense to everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, when I do that, I'm gonna have to either I'm gonna have to make up what goes on in New York, or I'm gonna have to adjust my thought pattern in my head. Because I was like, okay, so in my head, I was thinking that it's a big old long street. So like Britannia's restaurant, Brittany's, would be in the middle of the street, and then there would be like buildings on either side. So either that, or that's what I'm gonna do anyway and fix it. I have not put any street signs up yet. Any indications of what street it is. And you can't really see it when you're in the minecart. I don't like that. So like, usually you're driving around in your car and you can totally tell what street it is because the sign is big enough. Well, there's no big enough signs in Minecraft. The letters used to be bigger. I remember that. Depending on, what you were, how much of a thing you were typing as to how big the letters were. That'll do. So it's not exactly the same, but it's close enough. Okay, this one we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Oh, and just so you know, most of my builds, hopefully I can get back. Oh no. Let's see if I can find a door that you can actually go in and out of. I don't know where that pressure plate is. Okay, never mind. We'll look through the windows. Anyway, the only thing in this building right now is the elevator and some minor floors. Or minor flooring. And that's what most of my builds look like over here at the moment. But that's only because I haven't built the inside yet. Now, I mean, this has some stuff. Like, that's got a counter. But you'll notice that this has nothing. This Starbucks has nothing. This Starbucks has plenty of places to sit down. Is not that cozy because, you can't walk around. You're going to crash into people. It's got, like the, where you can buy juice and whatever needs to be refrigerated at Starbucks. And they make stuff back there. They probably got the donuts and stuff in here where you could actually see it if it was glass, stuff like that. But then there's also some buildings like this one over here. This had some armor stands in it, but they disappeared. Anyway, this is all set up and ready to go as a store. This is the Nike store. Okay, Nike does not sell beds. I think my son put that in there. Anyway, these are all shoes. I ran out of colors though. Anyway, and then over here, there's a KFC that's pretty. Oh my gosh! I had to open the door. Anyway, KFC that's set up pretty good. See, we're selling chicken, and then if you didn't know it, we're selling chicken. And if you didn't know it, we're selling chicken. And if you didn't know it, we're selling chicken. We're selling chicken. We're definitely selling chicken, Oh. GameStop with plushies, shirts, hats, plenty of video games. You just gotta use your imagination. You can't actually see them because they're not there, but video games. And if it's anything like the GameStop that I put in the mall, they are brand new machines and games for used prices. This is a grocery store. That's refrigerables. That's frozen. If I remember correctly. And cash registers. And then one last stop. In-N-Out. We have garbage cans. I made that up. Oh. The only problem is if you come in on this through the store, that pops up. We've got the don't feel like you're too close to the next person booths. We got the you feel too close to the next person sometimes booths. We got the isolated from everybody else booth. Got the we're eating alone, but we're still happy to be here. The waiting area, you're waiting for your number. 101, and then soda, the soda fountain, and where they cook the food. There should be a bin for making potatoes. Oh, okay, no, one more stop because I really like this build. Okay, first of all, the ceiling is way too high, but other than that, I really like this build. So we got pews, actual pews, not stupid chairs, pews. We have, the altar where you go and you pray and talk to God for a little bit. The pulpit. The actual way you're supposed to get up to here. This should actually not be light blue, but I like it light blue. Anyway. And it's all nice and lit up, but you can't tell how. Okay, so that's the part of the build that the church. You would never believe that that was a little white church when we started out. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I put in booths for McDonald's, and I've got this is where you cook the fries. This is where you cook everything else, I guess. Cash register, of course, and the soda fountain. We only have Coke and Sprite, sorry. Or if you're into that, maybe it's Pepsi and Sierra Mist. I don't know. It's your 2 favorite sodas. But unfortunately, you only get 2. Okay, so what were we doing over here? Oh, we were doing this. Okay, so over there, this matters. Over here, it does not, so... Anyway, I hope this does enough justice that everybody's happy on all fronts, you know? You know, that, you know, I'm hoping that everybody's happy, so like Macy's doesn't come knocking on my door going, hey, you need to fix this. I'll go, okay, you guys help me. How can we make this better? And I wouldn't be saying it with an attitude. I'd be saying, could you help me, please? I would like to do it more justice than I already did. I don't think it's going to happen because, you know, I'm just this little YouTuber and they're a big old company. So I thought it was cool yesterday, now that I think about it, Dreamlight Valley. For some reason they had the normal music, but it had a Super Mario Brothers kind of theming to it. You know, original Nintendo Super Mario Brothers. And I was like, wow, this sounds cool. But I don't know if it was showing up on the video. So I hope... I mean, no, I wasn't making a video. That was the problem. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't making a video yesterday. But it was like, I was kind of hoping that if I did, it would show up on the video like that. But then it didn't sound like that today. Dang it. But yeah, so I'm super excited for the new update. I'm only kind of excited for the Minecraft update. You know, like, I'm like, if it brings me what I would like, that would be great. But I don't know if they're going to bring me what I like. So, I'm like, I'm happy and content with what I have, but I would like stairs that are the same color as the concrete, specifically with the black here. Because you'll see right there, that's a stair, but it's not the same color. They both say they're black. Well, I like the black of the concrete here. I need a black stair to match because of the fact that, like, Banshee Hill, it might look a little funny with the stairs, but it would look a lot better than it does right now, because right now it's just like, you know, it's like you've got, and then, you know, that's not what a road looks like. It looks more seamless than that. or slabs. And oops, wrong one. And the ability to be able to put the tracks on slabs would help too. I don't know if they can do that though, because normally it has to be on a full brick. I mean a full block, and I just don't know if they can do that. Maybe they've tried and they couldn't, so they gave up for a while. I have no idea. So okay, I was just thinking, on the one hand, I am excited to see what Splash Mountain looks like with Princess and the Frog stuff. On the other hand, I will be totally sad to see some of the America Sings stuff probably disappear forever because they're no longer needed, you know? So, you can see America Sings on my Disneyland videos. Normally, at the end of a video, there's a link to my Disneyland videos in the corner, because that's what got me realizing I might be able to do this for a living. Not on purpose, you know, I didn't set out to do this for for a living, but since I don't seem to be able to get another, you know, out of the house job, it would be nice to turn this into something. Technically, there's supposed to be... Okay, so technically, there's supposed to be... that there too. Well, okay. Let's do this. So, I was getting a little worried about Provost Park Pass and them not bringing out some videos. Provost Park Pass. He says it really fast like that too, so you can't tell that there's a T at the end. But anyway, and then they brought out a few videos, so I'm not so worried about them anymore. They're supposed to be going to Dublin. They probably went to Dublin yesterday, kind of thing. So we're supposed to be able to see them in Dublin today. So that's pretty cool. I set my books in Ireland. I know nothing about Ireland, so everything that's in my book, well, okay, I know a few little things, like I've looked at a bunch of pictures, and there really is a lot of green. You know, it's pretty. It's pretty country. There's a green McDonald's. It was a setting for Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Sean Connery was in that, by the way. I don't know anybody else's names, but I know Sean Connery was in it. So Sean Connery played Michael in that one. And he was a cutie. I don't think he looks so cute when he's older, but I'm not saying he's ugly, I'm just saying he's, you know, somewhere in the middle, I guess. But I had like a celebrity crush on him as Michael. Okay, so there. So that's our first floor and our second floor done. Now the third floor up here with the clock. Okay, so we gotta, yeah, okay. So we gotta, this. So this part here is only under the window part. Okay, so there's the black, and then there's the white, and then there's uprights. And then there's the, okay, the white doesn't go there. I mean, that was not white. That was the opposite of white. That was black. You know, it's like I'm trying to look at this and build it to where it looks great and everything, and okay, that's not where that goes. Build it to where it looks great, and I don't know, I feel confused. But it's okay, because oh, why did I do that? That's the floor. So I think part of this actually goes back one. But it doesn't look like it goes back one. It just looks like it's, you know, the same face all the way up. Either way, I'm confused. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to like load this to where it's all in one shot, and then I'm gonna load this to where it's not all in one shot. Or, you know, to put it to where people that aren't from California, America can understand it. You know, like I might put it to where it's all at one time, and then another set where it's you know, the 15-minute intervals, sections. There. Okay. Only problem is that there's 11 floors. There's 11 floors, and let's see here. Okay, so there's 11 floors, and after this one, it goes brown like that. But it's going to be brown like this, so it's probably going to end up being wood instead of what I would like, which is something like this. Oh, why did I do that? Which is something like this, except for I don't want it to be squares. You know, it's all one unit, but across like that. I don't know. But I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for stairs and slabs that are the same color as the concrete. You know, concrete slabs, concrete stairs, they're the same color as concrete. All I'm really asking. Oh, and some more animals, but that'll come in time. You know, because I like making zoos. I'm not saying, you know, like, have, like, the whole entire zoo crew, you know, with capybaras and all that. Oh, did I mess up? Looks like I messed up. Maybe I didn't go all the way across? Because that would have been... Okay. Oh. That's probably where we messed up. Because we didn't go all the way across. Oh, great. Okay. So, let's see if we can make it work. No. Wait. Windows. Okay, so... Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so we just need to finish this thought pattern here. Okay, so thought pattern. We need to finish this pattern here. Okay, the weirdest things pop into my head when I'm building. All of a sudden, I haven't seen Petticoat Junction in a while. But all of a sudden, yeah, Drippy popped into my head. Okay, because one of the sisters was... Well, that doesn't work, but we'll make it work. Okay, so one of the sisters likes guys, and one of the sisters likes, you know, dating any guy she can, and she has a different boyfriend like every week, and or like she'll be dating like 4 different guys at once. I mean, you know, not on the same date, but you know, like she'll have a you know, say she'll have a date with Roger on one night, and she'll have a date with Tim, because I can't remember the other guy's name, the next night, and, you know, Sam the next night, and Hayden the next night, something like that, and then she'll go back to Roger, and, you know. But anyway, and then the middle sister, there's 3 sisters, the middle sister, she's not really ready to date boys yet, you know, she's too intellectual for that, but her mom's like, you need to start dating boys. And so no, it's not Mrs. Barrett. Mrs. Barrett was on Facts of Life. Anyway, so starts with a B though. Anyway, so the mom goes and sets it up to where she, you know, to where the middle daughter's going out on a date Well, the problem is that they did their best to teach her how to talk to a guy, wrinkle her nose at the right time and all that. Well, she's not a natural born nose wrinkler, so they decided to skip that actually. But yeah, it turned out that she didn't have that great of a night because her sister went and stole her date, and so she's upset about it. Well, the thing was is that she came home and she didn't even do anything about it. She just let her sister steal the guy. Well, she's like, I really liked him. So then they do some more training, and then she's more like her sister and going, oh, Roger, you're so strong and handsome, and stuff that girls used to tell guys all the time. I don't know if they still do. I never did that kind of stuff. I didn't need to do that to... Is it just me or does that not fit? Doesn't matter. I didn't build it, they did. Okay. Anyway, so she ends up, Mrs. Bradley, that's what her name is, Mrs. Bradley. She has the boys over at the house. They run a small hotel called the Shady Rest. It's, I don't know if that's even a real place, but it is for the show. Because like Bonanza, that was actually, the Ponderosa was actually a place. It still is, I think, but you can't go there. You used to be able to go there. Because I guess that many people like the show. And I've got some episodes on DVD, actually. Bought them on Amazon. I bought season 1, 2, and maybe I only got as far as 1. But I either got 1, 2, and 3, or I just got 1. We don't get to buy stuff from Amazon as much as I would like to. We used to do a thing called My Points, and we'd get points for, points toward an Amazon gift card. I haven't been able to do that lately because I've been trying to make sure that this build goes correctly. Not this particular one, but, the whole entire thing, not just this. Not just Macy's. I've been trying to make sure that this gets done properly. Before that, like hot and heavy, when it was just about time for 4th of July, I was building as much as I could, because I built off and on. That's what I'm doing right now too, and it's a big build. So I built off and on the fireworks display until about Christmas, and then it was like, I need to finish this. So after Christmas, I'm like, okay, I need to finish this. And I was working for that whole entire 6 months just trying to do that fireworks display. Fill it, get it just right, get everything all the signs saying Happy 4th of July to where they all worked and everything. Yeah, that whole build. And it took forever. And that's just a little part of this build. Imagine how long it took for everything else. I mean, smaller stuff like across the street there, I can do large parts of that and just, oh, yeah. Okay, anyway, I can do, like a bunch of buildings at the same time. Not at the same time, but, one right after another. And get those done pretty quick. They don't take very long. Even when I'm adjusting, because TSMC builds small things. I build big things. So, you got to adjust for that. And so, I've learned to just adjust his builds a little bit so they're taller, because I get claustrophobic when the roof is too close to my head. So I would love to go to Carlsbad Caverns or something like that, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to go because of the claustrophobia issue. Besides the fact that when I am underground like that for too long, I get really bad claustrophobia. I mean, I don't know by firsthand by going to Carlsbad Caverns, but I know that when I'm in Minecraft and I'm underground too long, I have to go up to the surface eventually and get myself out of there. It's not just underground though. It's like if I'm in the mansion too long, I will freak out. So, yeah. I like being out here. I know it seems silly, but out here, building stuff, it's just the way my imagination works. This is like all the stuff I ever wanted to build out of Legos when I was a kid, only I'm actually getting to build them. But my husband, at one point, shortly after we got, I think it was like maybe a week after we got, maybe it was longer than that. But anyway, okay, so we'll say a week. We'll stick to the week thing. Anyway, so I was like, I want to build something in Minecraft, but I don't know what to build. So he's like, why don't you build your story world? And he didn't actually expect me to take him seriously. He expected me to build a couple of buildings and leave it at that. But I've actually built whole areas of my build. The only thing I built wrong, totally wrong so far, is the next town over. So I've got town, but then I have the next town over. And the problem with the next town over is that it's not big enough. There's supposed to be a high school over there. There's supposed to be a police station over there. I just didn't have enough room because I started building the ocean because I'm like, okay, this is probably going to be the end of my build. Well, technically, that shouldn't be the end of my build because I think they haven't actually officially went to Dublin, but like when you're catching the
when you're catching the plane to go to, I mean, when you're at the airport, that probably ought to be in Dublin, but I've actually got it, on the outskirts of town. I guess you could go, like, take your private plane from that airport and then go to Dublin. But I just skipped over Dublin completely. Also, we're nowhere near, in the story, the mansion is nowhere near Dublin, and you would probably have to go to Dublin to get to, like, Scotland. Take the ferry over to Scotland. You would probably have to, go to Dublin to take the ferry over to England. Unless that's attached. And I just said something crazy. I don't know. Because I just realized England's attached. So maybe I'm crazy with that one, but okay, France. There you go. In my story, they take the ferry over to France sometimes. And they take the ferry to Scotland. So, yeah, I don't know any of this stuff. So stuff in my stories is totally made up unless it isn't, and then, yeah, that's what it is. Stuff in my stories is, totally made up off the top of my head, unless it isn't, and then if it isn't, it's completely it's completely coincidental. Why do I keep doing that? I'm like looking at this, going, oh no, it should be concrete. No. Okay. So anyway, this is starting to look pretty good. I've probably been streaming for way too long. Oh, that's not what it's supposed to be. And that is what it's supposed to be. That gets taken out. Okay. Oh, and then same thing flows seamlessly into the next building. Well, I think seamlessly. Okay, but then we've got, okay, so it's pretty much the same higher up, but it needs to be, it's pretty much the same higher up, it just needs to be that there's the brown. Okay, so believe it or not, I figured out, okay, so that's 4 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. This is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dang! Somebody is gonna be like, oh my goodness. Just got way too much time on our hands. Well, I do. And I really need to be editing my book. But I just got to the point where, making videos is so much more fun, So I've been editing it a little here and a little there, instead of just cutting myself off completely. I mean, it's really, really close to the end anyway. So at the point we're at right now, there's 15, 13, 12, something, I don't know. There's a number of couples. Oh, it might be 14. Yeah, okay, so there was... No, there was 16, and then... I don't know. Anyway, there's something... number of couples. And I want to say it's 13. But anyway, there's something number of couples. And... they were being held by the Amazons, but Adriana, the queen of the Amazons, has decided, well, they call her a princess. Of course, they called her daughter a princess too, so that didn't quite, I mean, okay. Adriana was the daughter of the princess of the Amazons. They don't call her the queen, they just call her a princess. So, now Adriana is princess, because at this point in the storyline, the year before, Adriana's mom was pushed into a pit, and she definitely did not survive. So, I have to read my books to find out what happened. Oh my goodness. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So anyway, she invited Sean and the boys from that group over so she can entertain them, and she does, and then they finally get to go back to Ireland. It's a little early because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, perfect. Anyway, so it's a little early, but, you know, it's better than getting captured at the Amazon island again. And it turns out that a whole bunch of families didn't know that they were coming back, and when they found out that a whole bunch of the crew got married without them being there, without, you know, permission of any kind, you know, parents were upset. You know, they were angry. Especially, okay, so originally I had written in that Caitlin's dad was angry, and I'm gonna have to fix that. Or change it to she's pregnant again, or something. Or maybe, you know, like, her dad's angry that she got left alone for a time period or something. I don't know. Whatever I'm going to end up with. Oh, yeah, at this point it goes in 2. Or at least it looks like it does. It does, and it doesn't look like it does, so I'm really confused. I will figure it out. I don't know, because if that is, then that shouldn't be the floor. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna keep it going, and then like I said, I'm probably gonna, you know, have a dark wood, you know, like this one. You know, the only thing I don't like about this idea is that it does look like wood. But on the, on the Macy's building, it doesn't look like wood. It looks like maybe brick or something. Well, I don't know if that's how it looks all the way up. No. It's like that for maybe 3 floors. No, 4 floors. 4 floors. Okay, so if it's like that for about 4 floors, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it's back to something else. Okay. So the only problem is with this idea of building Macy's is, like I said, I'm hoping I'm doing it justice at the very least. I had to obviously make the Empire State Building shorter, but I think I did a pretty good job. I did a combination, building it my way, building it the way TSMC had it on his build, and I kind of looked at the, I think I kind of looked at the Google Map image on it. So, yeah. So, oh yeah, and I remembered it on Sleepless in Seattle, where she goes out and, she walks out onto the thing, and she just, the observation deck, she walks out on there, and she goes and finds the backpack, and it has Howard the teddy bear in it, and she, they happen to go up there, so they can get the backpack, and she's holding the backpack, and Sam finally sees her for the first time, and it's a totally magical moment because, she is willing to talk to the teddy bear like it's a people, and tells him hello, and then she also said hello to Sam and Jonah, his son Jonah. So and the character's favorite movie was An Affair to Remember, until she realized that it was making her believe in, because she's supposed to be getting married to somebody else, but it's like she was settling, so it wasn't a very good thing. So anyway, then she finds Sam, like I said, and you get a sense of they're probably gonna get together and live happily ever after. And Meg Ryan, I can't remember her name, never mind. Oh, Annie. Meg Ryan, who plays Annie on that movie, and Tom Hanks, who plays Sam, I always thought that they'd make a nice couple together, but they've never tried it that I know of, and I just realized that the window is all messed up right here. Well, I don't know if they've never tried it. I'm sure Hollywood doesn't tell all the secrets. That's not what I'm meaning by that, but okay, wait a minute. Okay, so it's just messed up right here. You know, I'm sure that they don't tell all of the relationships that anybody's ever had. Wait, no, that would be 2. Okay. Okay, so it's right here, it's just not right there. I am so confused. Anyway, as far as I know, they've been in at least 3 movies together, and I don't know that they've ever tried dating. Of course, they might have both been married, every single time that they were in a movie together. I don't know. But, there's certain people that you think might be good because they were good in a movie together, but, maybe it doesn't work out in real life. I don't know. Okay, so, yeah, but then that and... Oh my goodness. But maybe that will end up fixing the window on the side there. Maybe it'll make it to where the side actually works. I mean, the end actually works. Okay, something just got messed up there. Right there. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is the stuff that you don't see because... Okay, so this is stuff that you don't see because it's a... I mean, because, there. No, that's still wrong. Okay, there we go. And then it just went silent. Okay. Yes, perfect. Okay. Maybe perfect isn't, the exact word, because perfect means that you got it exactly right. And, of course, we didn't, but it's close enough. Close enough to perfect for me. That's a song. Not with that tune. And, unfortunately, I don't remember what song that was part of. Oh, wait, no. Okay. No, that's not the right brick either. Well, windows aren't bricks, but you know what I mean. Okay. There. And then... we can randomly put window in there. I guess. See, it doesn't exactly work, but looks better because it looks more cookie cutter-ish. These all seem to be flat, except for this. Okay. These all seem to be a flat, so it kind of gives you the idea that it was actually supposed to be longer, but now let's make sure that this is all, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so they both have elements of, that doesn't look too bad. I thought it was going to look horrible because it was, but it looks great. Okay. It looks nice. And it's like the right color too. One more. Okay. And that kind of reminds me of that scene in Pollyanna. They're going and delivering charity baskets, and they're singing a song, and so they're singing the song, and okay, so it's one of Pollyanna's aunt's maids and Pollyanna, and they're singing the song, and the maid, because I can't remember her name. I can remember Angelica, but that wasn't her. Oh, her name was Nancy. I just remembered. Thank you, God, for reminding me. Anyway, so Nancy was singing it at Nancy's level, and Pollyanna, being about 12, was singing it at her level. Well, they finished singing the part that they were singing, and Pollyanna goes, 1 up. So they go and try to sing it even higher than what they were singing it as, and you could tell that Nancy wasn't necessarily happy about trying to sing it more higher than she was. Not louder voice, but a higher octave. I think. Not that she was angry, just that, she's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do that. Kind of face. What else random things can we talk about today? Maybe we don't have to talk. If somebody was watching this with me, I'd ask them to suggest a topic. I don't see how. My niece, has this, like, hey, how you doing, guys? Blah, blah, blah. Like, totally like Preston, kind of. But not so, like, in your face about it. And she's got tons of viewers all the time. And she does this just as randomly as I do. And I am very grateful for my 9 followers. But I'm sure it's really hard for them to get on every time I'm on. I'm thinking about looking through the list of games and seeing if there's some new ones that I can put on here. You know, I'll stick to the same schedule, you know, like if it's a driving game, have it on Thursday, or a shooting game. A driving game or a shooting game on Thursdays. I do have some new games coming up, actually. So my son likes to play Fortnite with me. I try to resist though, because after a while it really hurts. I've got bad wrists. I've got bad wrists. I've got bad ankles. Yeah. Anyway, we're not gonna go into that today. But you know, I can't say he got me into Fortnite. I could just say, you know, he likes me to play it with him. So sometimes I give in and play. Then he also likes me to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 with him. But that really starts to hurt after a while because, you know, they're both a lot of shooting. So even though it's like a lot of the trigger button, there's a lot more involved than you think on that one. And if you have bad wrists, it does end up hurting after a while. So I don't like to tell him, no, I can't play this. So sometimes I give in and I play it. But yeah, I noticed that some of those videos will be coming out later this year or early next year. I was kind of freaking out earlier because some of my videos said they weren't available. I didn't understand that. But it was weird because okay, so they said they weren't available. And there were ones I've had scheduled for a while. So, they said they weren't available, and then I made the screen bigger, and all of a sudden they were available. So, I'm very confused about that. Very confused. And then you're probably wondering, if I'm scheduling all these videos, how am I going to come up with, what's going to happen if I have something that I need to or want to post? Well, that's easy. I'm going to post it on the day, I'll probably post it on the day that I need it to come out. Okay, so this would be... So I know this is wood, but it's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. And it's about the right color. And it looks pretty nice, so we're gonna go with it. Well, actually, so it should be a dark green. Oh, I got that one already. Duh. So it should be a dark green, but, this looks nice, and we will fix it later to be more of a whatever we need. I think I keep saying we because it's like me and all of you, and we're on this journey to build this Macy's, and occasionally tell you about my stories and everything else in the world. like remind you that today is my cat Coral's birthday. We're gonna have a kitty birthday party later. It's really gonna be, just really simple. I'm gonna have some plates and or their bowls, one of those two, and put the kitty birthday cake on it. They like Shiba cat food, Shiba wet cat food. So we save the Shiba wet cat food for special occasions like birthdays. That's the only time they get it, so they're like, well, no, they get it for Thanksgiving too. But anyway, that's one of the only times they get it is their birthdays. So, when I remember, when I bother to remember, yes, I always remember my cat's birthday, but we don't always remember to celebrate it. Anyway, so, when we remember to celebrate it, that's what we give them. And it is so not an advertisement for that particular cat food. It's just that I am totally impressed with them, actually, because of the fact that my cat Coral has a sensitive tummy, and she can eat Purina Friskies, also not a paid advertisement, and Shiba wet cat food. So I am very happy about that. Everything else makes her have an upset tummy. So, it's not a fun time for her. So we feed her those two things and she's a happy kitty. And the boys used to have cast iron stomach, like where they could have anything they wanted. I'm not sure if that's still the thing now, because we tried to feed them. We ran out of money. We wanted to see if maybe the food at Costco would be a good fit, so then we wouldn't have to go and have my husband try to buy cat food after work, or we wouldn't have to have him try to buy food after work, or wait until his day off. Because he wants to stay home on his day off. He's worked all week. Anyway, so we tried the stuff at Costco, because we're going to go to Costco anyway. Well, that did not work. We couldn't find their food. I think this was, no, this was this year. I think it was around Christmas. Anyway, so we could not find their food, and we ended up buying that stuff. Well, then, of course, the next day they had the other bag, so we bought a bag of that, and then we began mixing it just so we could get rid of the other stuff. It did not work as a backup plan in our house. I mean, they liked it, they ate it, but they were definitely like, this is not our regular food. And it caused everybody to have tummy issues. So we're like, okay, not buying that again. So if Purina Friskies is watching this video, please do not change your recipe for Seafood Sensations, and please do not discontinue it. Although it's very popular cat food, so I'm guessing that they won't. Yeah, I'm just not the person that can talk for over 2 hours and have something interesting to say, or at least something that sounds interesting to me. Okay, how does that look? Think that'll look good. Of course, the problem is, if I do end up putting this into 15-minute increments, then I haven't tried that feature yet, but I will be like talking about random stuff and then, cut off mid-sentence and then keep going in the next video. I don't know. Anyway, this is like, even though the build is a little stressful, this is, a nice relaxing thing that I do to go and make sure that, I am relaxed. And this is relaxing to me. Trying to get the Legos to go together, that wasn't always relaxing. Because, you're building something and then all of a sudden you knock into it on accident with your hand and, something goes flying and then you're like, oh my gosh, where'd it go? And, or you put the thing down on the, you put the piece down on the thing and it just falls right back off again. I don't know if I would have the patience for Legos anymore. If I had a big old warehouse, though, I would put in a special effort. Because my husband wants a train board, but I told him that I would like to fill it up with, I would like to build this build, but in a little more miniature. One of these days, if we can get a big old warehouse, I would like to be able to go and take all the builds that I built here, send in pictures to some okay, wait a minute. Anyways, send in pictures to, I guess I'll leave this. Anyway, send in pictures to one of those places that makes train board buildings. Yeah, because that doesn't work, because that should be 5, not 4. That's weird. Oh, it is 4. Okay. But it should be 5. Anyway, I want to, send in pictures to one of those companies that does train board houses and see if they can make all of the houses on my build. But then I also want my husband to be able to, put in stuff that he would want to put in there too. I think it would be neat if we could have a big old warehouse and put together a train board. We can't afford that right now, but it would be really neat if we could put together a train board and, maybe charge $2 admission, or $2 admission or something like that, and be able to let people see the trains, you know. I think it would be nice to have a piece of property with, a big piece of property with a really big warehouse. So there's like not the problem of, oh, it's snowing outside, we can't do the, we can't run the train. I would like it to be inside in the warehouse and just have, like all kinds of trains going on the track to all the different places, and maybe have like a GoPro kind of camera. Not a paid advertisement for them either. I just think the idea of it being a camera that can handle motion is really good. I don't know if they're good or not. I haven't tried them. But I think it would be really awesome, And then, and, like have the camera on the train so you can see where it's going. And have another one, like somewhere else. Like have a whole bunch of different angles, and they're projected on the wall somewhere. And you can just, see all the different trains and all the train angles and all that. Too bad you can't afford that stuff when you're young. And able to enjoy it, because I think if we can do this, it will probably end up being okay, wait. Oh, we have that right there. Anyway, I think it would probably end up being when we're older and maybe not able to take care of it as much. But I don't know. We're not able to keep up on it, probably. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we don't know what that floor looks like, so we're not gonna go there. Anyway, so it should look pretty good. I don't think you can use the Twitch system to, like, record the internet. Well, I guess you have to be able to, because people do their Reddit on here. I don't think that they have just an internal computer thing. Maybe not. I didn't think of that. The internal camera for the computer. That was working really good, but I didn't like the idea of having to use my computer to do anything. So we came up with this, and it's working pretty good. Actually, it's working really good. So then we're gonna have to go on the other side and see what that looks like. so far, like I said, none of the, well, mostly none of these stores and restaurants are filled. One of these days I'm going to have to go in and fix that. But see, that, with that, I can go and just put in whatever I want because I don't know what's supposed to go in there anyway. So let's make things up. You know, the thing is that one of the things that's in those kind of places is the ice cream, which I can go and eat the ice cream at. I'm really happy about this, so I keep sharing it. I can eat the ice cream at Burger King. Not a paid advertisement, just pointing it out. I can eat the ice cream at Burger King. I am happy. Let's see here. So I was really, really, really happy. I've got 315 people who watch me on YouTube. Well, they're subscribed to me on YouTube. I don't know if they actually watch me. I assume they do. I don't never assume, but I'm guessing that the way that I do this, probably some people watch some of my videos some of the time, and then they'll like skip a few and then watch more later. I do that with Preston and Brianna because I don't like watching Among Us, and I don't like watching some of the other games that they play, like Pokemon. But I love Minecraft, so I watch them for the Minecraft. Watch Unspeakable for the Minecraft. I don't watch him all the time though. Okay, so I watch Provost Park Pass for the Disneyland stuff and for the vacation stuff right now. So yesterday they posted a video. They probably posted it the day before, but anyway, they did the tour of Liverpool with the Beatles. Not with the Beatles, but you know, because the Beatles grew up there, and it was pretty awesome. And they were in I don't remember what the name of the city was. I'm so sorry. Or town. I'm not sure which. That in Ireland. Apparently for like 4 years, Amanda has been checking the weather in this town, and you know, she accidentally clicked the wrong button and got this place in Ireland, and she's been checking the weather there ever since. I think that's pretty cool. I used to do that with Tucson, Arizona, because my mom lived there. And then I actually went to Tucson, and I decided, if I can help it, I don't want to go back. It wasn't such a bad stay. It was just some of the stuff that happened while we were there. The traffic was bad, and we were there for my mom's memorial. Okay, so we were supposed to be staying in one of those places that like rent you the guest house, you know. And she was spying on us the whole time. And we were only there overnight at that point. She locked us out of the room. And I mean, at least me and my sister went and tried to pin in those numbers. I think my brother did too. And she just made us feel so totally unwelcome. And she went and tried to say that we were, dirty and throwing stuff all around the house and stuff. We did not. In fact, I think we put away most of our stuff before we left for the day. And he, my brother didn't make the bed, but that's no reason to go and lie and say that we did stuff that we didn't do. Anyway, we ended up staying at the Hilton, and I almost wish they would paid advertising for me, because I love the Hilton in Tucson. They were so sweet. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It might have even been later than that, 3 or 4. Anyway, no, it was probably 2. We'll say, we'll just go with 2. Anyway, it was late at night. Early in the morning. We had just been spending time with our cousins, and we were locked out. So I think we were locked out at that point. Anyway, so what we ended up doing is we went over. Okay, so I was driving because I felt like driving, and I insisted on driving. Anyway, and I'm like, okay, God will go and get us a safe place to sleep. So I just went off to the corner, and then I'm like, okay, left or right, and I decided to go left. And right there on the right was the Hilton. I kind of remembered seeing it on the way in, so I'm like, okay, we'll go there. And I had some money. It was supposed to be to buy stuff, buy gas, stuff like that. But I had enough money that we ended up getting the hotel, and I was a lot happier. The guy was really nice. He was the overnight guy, and I asked asked if we can come in and sit down, and explained what the situation was. And I just needed the Wi-Fi real quick so I could figure out how much money we had, and I figured it out, and I'm like, yeah, we need a room. And my brother our brother, because it was me and my sister, our brother was spending the night with our cousins, our 2 female cousins. Has nothing to do with it. It's just that they happen to be female and they happen to be cousins. So, nothing weird there. But anyway, he stayed with them that night. And so it was just me and my sister, and, we settled into the bed and we're like, oh, this is nice. So, yeah, they set us up for a 2-night stay. Or, well, actually, I think it was a 1-night stay, but we stayed for 2 nights. Because it was like technically, since it was 2 a.m., we were staying there. We're staying there then, and then we're also staying there the night after that. Anyway, yeah, if you're confused, it was confusing at the time, but anyway, we figured it out, and we had enough money to pay for it, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do this. And then somehow we got our stuff back the next night. And yeah, so I say somehow because she was being a snot. She lied and said that she didn't lock us out, but she did. Anyway, so that was in 2020. No, it might have been last year, actually. I think it was 2000. Okay, like, Mom passed away in 2021, and yeah, Mom passed away in 2021 on Veterans Day, and then yeah, so this was early last year. So Aunt Mickey chose that Mom's memorial would be on Mom's birthday. I didn't like the idea, but Aunt Mickey chose it, and I wasn't gonna argue. So, I didn't want to make Aunt Mickey more sad than she already was. So I didn't like the idea, but we went with it. And, and I got to meet some of our relatives that we don't get to see ever. Okay, so like all growing up, I knew my mom had a brother named Jerry, and that they lived in Tucson, Arizona, and he didn't want to move away from there. So okay, fine. But I had never met him. So I knew I had an uncle named Jerry, and I had never met him. So okay, got to meet him at Mom's memorial. He seemed like a nice person. My sister personally thinks that he looks like Chong from Cheech and Chong. I don't know his real name. I can't remember right now. I don't think he did, but yeah, that's what she kept saying. So okay, so I got a small problem. I can't really see that next floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll say that's 9, 10. It doesn't look like there's an 11, but there is. Huh. Okay, so like the 11th part looks like, you know how castles have those areas at the corners where the soldiers would like shoot the arrows from and stuff? It looks like it's got something like that, but way up there. So I don't see how this is 11 floors. I'm only counting 10. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Maybe I counted it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. That's what I'm counting. And then there's, those
pieces of building up there? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Okay, the brown goes all the way up, but it's, okay, the brown goes all the way up, but 1, 2, wait a minute. Now I'm confused again. Okay, because it shows that there's this. And then there's this. And this brings us up to this. But this is where the white is. And that's not where the white is. Wait. No, there's 1, 2, 3. The brown goes up higher. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. So this is actually... See, this is why some of my builds take so long. Because I'm like, okay, how do I want this? Or has it go, in this case. And it doesn't always look exactly the way I want it at certain points. And we gotta adjust it. But it'll look really nice when it's done. Like, the Empire State Building should not have taken as long as it did. Because it's pretty much go into the sky and keep going. Well, the problem was that I wanted to make it look like the Empire State Building, so I had to go and bring it in at certain points, and I had to get it to where it seemingly looked not the same, but to where it looked, you know, to where it looks like the windows are all the same, but they're really not in some spots. But it looks like it is. So anyway, it looks really nice and I don't have to worry about it, kind of thing. And then and while I was making it, I made sure that each area was the... Oh, actually... Anyway. Yeah, that's that. This is actually like this. There. Okay. So it'll look really nice when it's done. Well, it's not going to be done, of course, you know, because some of the... Why am I doing it that way? Some of the build... I mean, some of the builds around here aren't finished, you know, because they don't have floors, or like over there. See how the road here has the spaces? That one doesn't. It just has straight lines. Yeah. Stuff like that. Okay, so... Well, as happens in a lot of my builds, I now have to go upstairs. So... So the problem is going to be that I have to close out this one. I mean, because it's not going to take that long, but I don't want to leave you guys by yourselves. Because that just wouldn't be nice. Although that's exactly what my new YouTube guy
Sarah did yesterday. You know, I don't know why he had to leave. I assumed it was the bathroom, or understood that it was the bathroom, whatever. Yeah, so at the time, no, I got really confused because yesterday it showed me his video from 6 days ago. So, okay, fine. Well, then there's a video that said 7 minutes ago. So I'm like, okay, I caught his stream. No. It was posted and finished 7 minutes ago. So that was frustrating. You know, I started to watch the intro and I'm like, oh, that's annoying. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish this. Oh, maybe not, because I really have to. Yeah, okay. So, so the problem is that I'm probably gonna post that kitty cat video of Coral's birthday. I'm so gonna keep a copy if I can. But I'm gonna post that video of Coral's birthday today. I really liked the birthday party, speaking of that, where, okay, so I watched Chase. I can't remember what their YouTube is, though. Anyway, I watched Chase and his siblings, Sky and Millie and Sky and Millie, however you want to say that. Anyway, I watched them and their mom and dad. You know, of course, it's their people, mom and dad. But anyway, watch them like every video they come out with, because, you know, it's kitty cats. Well, they had a whole birthday party and it was meow, 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 you know, and it was cute. I loved it. So now we're gonna have to go and figure this out. So we'll do that in the next stream / video. This is starting to look good. You know, I hope the other side goes as good as this side. So I hope you're having a great day. Oh, please buy my books from Amazon. Please, 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 please. I really think you would like them. Anyway, so I hope you're having a great day. Know that you are enough. Know that there's no problem you cannot solve or handle, even work in school. I don't know why I keep saying work and school. I used to say school and work. Maybe there's more work problems than there are school problems at the moment. I don't know yet. Anyway, and I'll see you in the next video.